Hey guys, Tyrant here bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Elst outskirts. Playing for today, spawning in the north we have El Capitano playing as Soviets. And his loadout is guard motor coordination. Nope. Locking into Soviet industry right off the bat. Teaming up with him is Guard2707 playing as the Brits who has commandos. Tactical support. And Royal Engineers. Face off against them we have the LagmAn playing as OKW. Straight away lock into Grand Defensive. Teaming up with him is shadics, ARG. Thanks Ostheer straight away locking into Elite Troops. So LagmAn lost the race for the building there. Tried to take cover behind this truck, but looks like that's inside 10 range. Didn't help him out too much. I've seen a lot of players coming over to this corner. We maybe only get shot at from one window against this house with his Stern Pioneers and having a lot of success, but he did not make use of it. Oh, I forgot to mention ranks. I got to 207 El Capitano rank 70 allies, and this team rank 59 Axis. So sandbag up onto the door so the Axis don't have access to this building through their usual route. No contest over on this side at all from 4 shadics. Very slow start from El Capitano here going for the penals. Googleback and pulled back a little bit, and as soon as Comet Edges tried to move into the circle, came back that tiny little bit of distance and started blasting away again. Comet Edges have to give up there, but they only dropped one model, so even coming back, still going to be quite low in health after reinforcing that one model. Jumping into the building here is the machine gun, getting quite aggressive. Penals are going to struggle against that as well. I'll try sneak over here with a flamethrower. Could also go for a sniper maybe. Here comes the Universal Carrier chasing away the Kubel. Just a little bit further back for the repairs there. Very slow start to this match, honestly. Both sides. Fox Street is charging in, but he realizes it quite late. His reaction times are quite slow. Ends up pulling back. Just want to charge into that squad behind heavy cover. Bit of a flank here. Grenadiers from this side, Fusiliers from the other. Still Pioneers charge in, and the penals retreat. Drop 2 models. Going for medics now, so we'll be able to heal up that damage. And here we go, finally a bit of a move. Kubel charges onto the cutoff here. Looks like the UC is pulling back. Meanwhile, we've got the Tommies pushing forwards. UC's got to keep its range. Fusiliers closing in, looking for the snare. But he pulls back in time. Now the Fusilier's too low to charge in for the snare. Need to get out of there. He backs it around the corner so he doesn't potentially lose them on retreat. Nice cautious play there from the LagmAn. Meanwhile, El Capitano has managed to sneak his way down onto this fuel, putting some harass on that, but in the meantime his allies getting pounded. Early S-mines down here for shadics as well, interesting. Okay, flamethrower upgrade, the Wasp coming out for Guard2707. Opens up on the Stern Pioneers. Away they go. Kubel also very low, needs to pull back for repairs. Grenadiers making moves on the fuel. Beacons coming in from the side. And there we go, Penals pretty early on the retreat there. This Penal squad trying to battle it out against these Grenadiers. Might even be able to win this one if he gets lucky. Looks like the machine gun having its sight blocked by those trees there, but no, he pulls back. Maybe he just doesn't want the risk of losing it on retreat to these Pilgrims. We're moving to the retreat path. Very early cash down here from El Capitano. It has gone Soviet industry, which does have the fuel drop as well, so maybe he's really trying to rush out a vehicle. It's been a pretty low bleed game so far though, as you can see here, not many kills and deaths. So they have a little bit more manpower to spare for things like caches. Bit late to start the healing there, that's alright. 5-man upgrade complete. We've got a 6-pounder coming out, as well as some engineers at the ready. Pilgrims coming in on their rear though. Taking a lot of damage whilst chasing that squad away aggressively. He's pushing out here. Oh. Bundle grenade, or maybe, no, looks like a rifle grenade actually. Nearly took down the combat engineer. Thought I heard a British grenade warning though from that. And the Wasp getting some good damage in, forcing quite a lot of retreats so far. Did hear an infantry support car, means we're going to see battle group from the LagmAn. Which means if El Capitano is going for a T-70, should be quite strong against what the Axis are fielding at the moment. They're like so much infantry right now for shadics. No AT gun, like could backfire quite easily. And you know, he's gone for 2 Pilgrims and a squad of stormtroopers, so he's only got 2 squads with snares. So T-70 would really run amok. And of course with the battle group down, no Puma as well to help tame the T-70, so... Oh. Yeah, I don't have high hopes, but it will really come down to whether El Capitano actually does go for that. He has put down his T3, and there we go. He's starting on the T-70. Looks like he wants to win. It's getting low. Conceivably could have just pulled them back and used the healing, but you can reinforce 2 men as well, thanks to the 5-man upgrade now. In. Mortar pit narrowly missing those 2 shells. These squads are quite low. Just trying to mine it up to help defend, but not going to end up working. Oh, the mortar pit should be okay with the arrival of the T-70. Shouldn't take too much damage. Oh, no, this one's close enough. And here it comes. Instant retreat on the Grenadiers. Capitano stopping at a safe range here so he can react to if the squad is getting close for the Faust. And noticing that, shadics just instantly hits retreat, trying to close in for the Faust. Not going to work at that kind of range. LagmAn has picked up an IR searchlight now. Clearing out the S-mines here. Good idea. But yeah, let's see what this T-70 can get done. We have a pack now for shadics, only just hitting the field. We do have a Raketin as well for LagmAn, similar story, just hitting the field now. But he's playing very cautiously with the T-70. He must be worried about the Teller. He's bringing the sweeper forwards before getting aggressive with it. we did see a lot of weapon upgrades for shadics, so maybe indicating that he doesn't have enough munitions for any more mines. He's not taking that for granted. The tactical movement there. We're not helping out too much. And currently triple cap for the Axis. Allies struggling for territory a little bit. Double infantry support guns backed up by the ARG searchlight, causing Guard2707 some headaches. You know, Tommies have to be a little bit more static. Some easy targets for that. Keep them getting another shot in. Nope. And there we go. Try a soft retreat with that squad though, so we can use the on-field healing. Similar story here, you know, it's a 5-man squad just pulling back slightly, getting some healing done. Then coming back in once they're a bit healthier. Big old blob here from shadics. Enormous blob. He's backing it up with the pack now. Blob getting quite low in health. All with G43s. One of the easiest weapons to blob with. Because it's so good on the move. You can just move the blob around. Not even move, just straight up move. Even easier. Just right click your way around the map. But Allies are fighting their way back, already 200 victory points behind in this match. Make things a little bit tricky. Yeah, interestingly, he's sending his T70 out not on full health. He's got a combat engineer right there with the repairs. I think that's a bad idea. Going after the T70 rather, going after the Kubel here. Kubel late to react, no reaction in fact. And he loses it. Bit of a shame to lose that detection ability on the vetted Kubel. Second fuel cache down for El Capitano, by the way, and now he's dropping in some fuel. Looks like that might be going to Guard2707 though. Dropped it over at his base. And with that, he's getting out a Firefly. Interesting choice. Tech truck coming in for the LagmAn now. After that, well, close enough for a Panzer IV. Coming down the middle, T70 on its bike quite quickly, but still takes one shot. Made in. Good dodge from the penals. Jump back in. Oh, nice attack rounds through the fence here. Getting some really good damage. These squads so clumped up. Back the other way, pack not using attack round, and the whole blob forced away there. Jake's gone for a second pack, by the way. And we've got a T-34 coming in from El Capitano. And fair choice, I suppose. I don't think he's aware of the second pack. Maybe if he knew that there was a second pack running around, he would have gone straight for a Katyusha, I think. Because not only would it be good against double packs and machine gun, but also infantry support guns, machine gun, and the rocket, and plenty of targets for an early Katyusha here. Would be a little bit lacking in anti-tank though, so probably have to get a Zis on top of that. Which would also mean ticking up tier 2. Look back the other way, okay. Got a phase 2 getting started now for shadics. Quite late starting his tech. Battle for the fuel point. I think the G43 Peregrines will win this night. Here comes T-34. Pack is there, narrow miss. And I think that was an attack ground attempt, but also missing. There is a Telemite here, though. Want to note. Sweeper squad hasn't been over there in a while. And the Firefly without anything to fire at the moment. Not from Searchlight, I suppose. But that early Firefly not really paying off at the moment. Shield rockets into the house. Ooh, close. Get that range exactly right, firing them at max range. You can kill units and houses. Or did they get patched a little bit? Oh, spots the teller just in time. The tank's getting aggressive here now though, trying to outmaneuver the packs. T-34 takes 2 shots. Where's the second one? Coming down from the middle. This pack getting low. Satchel onto the pack. Gonna get the decrew. Doesn't quite destroy it though. T-34 pulling back. So is T-70. Can't stick around to kill that decrew pack. And these squads here. Ooh, looking for the wipe. And they get it. Close to max range there. A little bit unlucky for El Capitano. Just rebuilding that lost penal. Ground points rocketed around after that. We've got grenade tech from Guard2707, but didn't quite clear out the infantry support gun with it. And the Schwer is there to protect. Yeah, first time I saw a shield rockets onto the house, I think it was like the first weeks of ESL back in the day. It was Red Wings who did it. I can't remember if they got patched or not.
Don't leave me like this.
Still, the guys are a little bit behind in the victory points. They have been trading pretty evenly for the last few minutes. Not really pulling ahead. And the Axis, well, at least the LagmAn seems to be going straight for the Tiger. He's 300 manpower and 30 fuel away from that. And it looks like El Capitano maybe, oh, excuse me, aware of that, going for an SU-85 first. So trying to save the KV here. Back the other way. It looks like Guard2707 might be thinking about the AVRE.
Flame mortars can be called to attack enemy structures.
Hasn't invested in that yet though.
We're losing a capture point.
Attacking our flanks!
Wasp still alive. Only 5 kills, but has done a lot of damage for so many retreats.
Enemies trying to take a point from us.
75 waiting back at base at the moment. Not much for it to fire on the battlefield currently, so not really too big of a loss not having on the field. 2707 pretty much got his base army, just needs to add the AVRE to it now. Needs half a command point for that still though. T70 takes double pack action, pulls back. And the double pack's enough to keep T-34 way more to put now and landing on the MG42. Our searchlight may be spotting these troops coming around the north. It's a pretty good camp around the middle there for the LagmAn.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Back the other way, straight into battle phase 3. So it looks like shadics also going to go straight for the Tiger Ace. He's still quite a few command points away from that though. Connecting with the UC.
Team is ready to give support. Churchill AVRE ready for work.
But yeah, this Firefly has just been luggage so far. It's not been assisting at all. Is it more pin range? Yeah, maybe with the barrage. Nice cap in the middle, but Axe is capping in the north. Flare up now for the LagmAn, who calls in his Tiger. Just to see where to attack with it. AVRE coming back the other way, and we've got 2 repair stations down for El Capitano. So it should be pretty good for the allied repair times there. You can just back your tanks into this area. He's going for another one even. Okay. Be tightly clustered. This will be vulnerable to artillery, but... Oh. Our searchlight allowing the Tiger to get shot off without sight there. TCV also just pulling back to the repair stations. Here comes the AVRE, but once again we've seen this quite a few times on this map specifically. Hard for the AVRE to be effective when there's an infrared searchlight out. AVRE coming around the corner, Tiger running away. Kitten changing directions. AVRE connects with the infantry support gun, doesn't quite destroy the decrew weapon though. T-34 back up to full and down the middle. Already pulling back, just about ready to fire again though.
Enemy causing trouble.
Both teams just probing, not really getting stuck in at the moment. I imagine the LagmAn may be waiting for his friend to field the Tiger Ace before getting really aggressive. The other shell land or misses. I think got 1 kill right. Not a big hit. LagmAn retreating in time. Ooh, TCV almost going down to the double packs through the middle. And there we go, big boy back the other way. KV2 coming in for Capitano, and well, that investment into fuel has worked out. You know, he's got quite a lot of vehicles already. It could get caught short in the anti-tank department though with no snares. Oh! Well, that was a big conglomeration of anti-tank. With the Axis players there taking care of the T-34 almost instantaneously with 4 anti-tank guns. Oh wow, he's setting up the KV2 into siege mode here. Within range of the repair stations as well, in case he takes any damage. Tiger Ace revealing itself in the south, getting 1 kill there. And Allies about to be on the drain, 2:15 remaining. Nearly under the triple cap here. There's trouble. Firefly looking for the angle, but the building blocking at the moment. Goes for intact ground, hoping he'll get through. Does not, and the double Raketans are there. Firefly has to pull back. The flares up as well from the LagmAn. Oh. Looks like the KV went mobile briefly. Got forced away by the Tiger Ace. And now the Allies really need some rocket artillery to bust up those anti-tank gun formations. A command vehicle. It's on a fresh AC. We've seen this from Guard2707 in the past. He likes to use, like, even rebuilding ACs in the late game and then using the tread shot against heavy tanks. Seen some pretty good games with that. There goes the Raketen. Didn't destroy the weapon though again. Can be recruit. Getting a nice shot in there. Good amount of damage with the Tiger Ace there, and once again I think he's in the siege mode.
We are losing territory.
The KV2 doing some long range shots. And that can synergize pretty well with the command vehicle recon planes. Oh, got the treat shot off on the Tiger, getting some good damage on it. Shield rockets connect, very low in health, but we got the double Raketens there. Oh boy, and now he could lose the Firefly of the Raketens. No, he gets out of there. Extremely close call. If they're both Vet 2, I think it would have died there. Tiger's also taking some damage. Going back for repairs. Both the Tigers low. El Capitano has the reeds going for the Katyusha now. They'll pretty much be his last unit. Did lose that T-34 before, which freed up a little bit of pop cap space. Maybe I'll squeeze something else though, like a machine gun or an AT gun.
We have lost a pack gun.
Oh, KV2 getting some shots in long range. Another good hit. But the pack's going to get out of there, it looks like.
Taking our territory.
And the Axis, no Elephant, no Yag Tiger, no big off maps with these commanders. Don't really have like an easy counter to the setup KV2 here. Don't have anything that can just blast it out from super long range or threaten to annihilate it. Big off map. KV2 actually being pretty useful here. He's got the vetted up T70 on recon mode as well, spotting for it. Whoa! Squad down! Good start there for the Katyusha. That was a highly vetted Panzergrenadier. Once again, though, the Allies on the drain. Getting some wins in these battles. Victory points are still ticking against them. A T-gun there as well. Wi-Fi connecting twice. T-gun connecting as well. Nice for Tiger. Werfer onto... Ooh, the last couple rockets there did a lot of damage to Royal Engineers. They had to pull back for the retreat. But if he does have anything super low, he can just back away to repair stations, which is exactly what he's doing with that. Going forwards. Ooh. Ooh, such a last second cancel that kind of saw the start up of the animation there. I don't think I've ever seen it cancelled that late. T-35 there to tame the Tiger Ace in the middle. Anyway, He comes forwards for this Raketin. It looks like he's going to take a snare though in front of the Tiger. Ooh, one Tiger alone be enough. Firefly's out back getting repaired at the moment. No assistance for the AVRE here. Tiger's still pushing forwards. Here comes the Firefly now. He's going to need the tulips. Here they come. He's not pulling back with this. He's using the crew vehicle repairs on it. Firefly coming through the smoke. The repairs are enough to soak that hit. And there we go. The AT gun from the north taking down the Tiger. Looked like the AVRE was going to go down there, but some clutch plays at the last second. Saving the day. Oh, I didn't even notice this. T-34 went in for a ram. It's got engine damage. One shot from death on that Tiger race now, though. But the S-35 zoned out by the pack. Katyusha onto the pack and decruise it. Could come back in with the S-35 and he wants to. But I think the squad with the snare would zone him out anyway, so can't go for the Tiger race, unfortunately. Pretty sure that's one shot from death. Hard to tell. The Tiger race is a big health pool. Hanging on the repair stations there. Nearly knocks out one of them. Don't imagine that will get you much experience though. I was paying attention to how much I had before that. But given that those repair stations don't cost that much to build, I think they would give much experience to kill. Okay, fresh Tiger here for the LagmAn. See what he can get done with it. A refight in the middle. Looks like it took down one model there. The command vehicle nearby providing those bonuses. Firefly coming forwards. 3-star on that bad boy. It's pretty powerful against these heavy tanks with their high health pools. Got that bonus damage. AVRE coming here. Going after the machine gun. And annihilates it. Even the weapon destroyed that time. Once again though, the AVRE in a little bit of trouble. Tiger and Raketin. Tiger hiding behind the building, going for the chase down. Once again he pops the crew repairs here. AV2 getting involved. But this time, Raketin's still in range. The Tiger connecting on the move. Down goes the AVRE. Oh, Tiger coming through the middle. KV2's there. So is the S-35. Oh, Tiger spinning around on the spot. Firefly chipping in now. Ace blitzing away. Took a lot of damage though. Firefly even thinking about chasing him for the kill. Attack ground, really nicely done, but bounces. Just looking for the cap, but the KV2. Scary. Choose rockets, maybe targeting the infantry support gun. Getting a bit of damage onto the IR searchlight as well. Not too bad. Didn't get any kills here. Got a bit of experience though from damaging the vehicles, but not a very good worth of barrage. Ricochet VRE for Guard2707, who's got a lot of resources floating at the moment. He's gone for hammer or aim. He's gone for hammer. KV2 firing into the middle, gets a good shot on that camouflage squad. And the squad gets in there to block the capture just in the nick of time. Could even lose it. He's not paying attention. The stormtroopers there. Oh, and he does end up losing it to a KV2 shot. He had so many opportunities to retreat there. He's just paying too much attention over here. Maybe I'm really looking for a shot. And it connects. The kitten goes down. As it was retreating, it kind of like ran forwards into the shot. Oh boy, Tiger in some trouble. There we go, that's the treat shot from the AEC, slowing it down. Is that enough for the Firefly to finish the job? Yes! Penetrates that shot and gets the last hit through. The destroy cover will kill the Raketen, doesn't end up working for him. Maybe he needs to get a little bit closer. No, he's going to go for the steal on it, okay. Nope. Forget about that. And how did it not get destroyed with that decrew there? Alright. Yeah, what I was talking about, sometimes with the AVRE, if you hit retreat in front of it with your kitten, it kind of like runs forward and then turns around. Which adds a little bit of a delay to your moving, whereas if you just like move it a short distance, if you try and move too far, it will also try and turn around. You can move away a little bit more quickly. Of course, once it starts retreating, it'll start running faster than just normal moving. Oh, big shot from the Tiger Ace, and Penal gets wiped. A tiny bit of fallout from its machine gun. Once again, the Axis applying the VP pressure. Allies down to 78. Picking off some Tigers, getting some good kills, but having trouble locking the Axis out of the game. I think it's because they just don't have any machine guns at the moment. Moss finally goes down there. Nothing, just keep back the Axis infantry, hold them off the VPs. It's hurting them a little bit. Tiger Ace trying to get the kill here on the mortar pit. It's got its range bonus now, so just popping those shots off. Super long range mortar pit does go down. Did that just kill that Raketen? 12 kills now. Fuel plane coming in for El Capitano. It's got another T-34. He's at 100 of 100. This is it. Expect the Allies to make some aggressive plays now. They've both got some pretty large armies. 207 has a bit of room in his army as well. Field just about any tank he wants. But they need to get something going fast. They're down to 67. Oh boy. Oof, Firefly getting away there. Tiger Ace coming through the middle, getting some shots through the trees, but the SU-85 is there. And shots off of its own. It's pulling back. Gary coming forwards into the double Raketens. Pulling back now. Bouncing some crucial shots. AV2 getting some super long range hits in, and there we go. Knocks out one of the Raketens. The other one getting chased off by the Penals with the follow up. And he's going to go for the satchel to finish the job on that. G's coming in. Penal super low, but still in 6 models. Maybe going to look for the wipe here. Nope. Okay, T-34 coming to look over the VP. Oh. That came forwards. Katyusha onto the pack now. Oh, gets decrewed, gets destroyed. Really good Katyusha barrage. Shooter rockets onto the Tiger Ace. SU-85 coming through. Werfer goes down to the SU-85. Tiger Ace blitzing back. Firefly thinking about going through. Goes for the attack round but misses through the smoke. And SU-85 could have helped, could have chased here. Probably the Tigris would be dead now if he did. It's going to be all up to the Firefly. And the Firefly finishes the job, getting some nice penetrations there. Finish on the Tiger Ace. Kitten chasing away the T-34. Once again, the Allies are on the drain, knocking out another Tiger. They're still having trouble holding on to the VPs. Looks like this T-34 is going to go down here as well. Yep. This T-34 could be used on secure mode. I think that's what he's thinking about now. Nope, just leaving it there. Or even sent the AT gun onto the VP. That's how desperate the Allies are right now. They're losing it because of that. T-70 looking to get these stormtroopers. Here we go. Reveals them now. Oh, and the KV-2 with the big follow-up and the T-70 finishing the job. AVRE coming straight down the middle. Going for the ISG, knocks that out. Guard2707 going for a Comet now. Good idea. Just need to provide a little bit more staying power for the Allies. There we go. Rakitten getting decrewed. Look for the kill on that now. Yep, there it goes. And that feels maybe like a bit of a turning point. The Allies, in terms of army size, just so far ahead now. After knocking out all those Tigers, the Allies getting a little bit sloppy with their team weapon play. Too many of them going down. Oh boy, and another big white. Shadics calling in another ace. Yeah, that felt like a big turning point. And he's just going in. He's going after the IR searchlight here. Dropping a crew grenade onto the Rakitten. Gonna get the decrew on it here. Rakitten's still trying to set up despite being so low in health. Feeling bold thanks to the Tiger Ace, but the Rakitten misses that shot anyway. Oh, he bounces rather. Whoa, whoa! The Ace just took a walloping there. And the Axis now, without the AT guns to zone out the Allied vehicles, just getting completely overwhelmed. But we've got another big boy, this time the King Tiger for the LagmAn. Forget about that regular Tiger BS. I don't feel like that's going to be terribly successful though. Against a highly vetted Firefly, highly vetted SU-85. I feel like the mobility of the regular Tiger was just a bit stronger in the current game scenario. Let's see what he can get done with it. Here he comes. Does still have one Rakitten. Help back it up. Currently out base though. And the Firefly getting some really good long range shots in here. That AEC spotting nicely for him. And then instantly, you know, he's taking quite a lot of damage, has to pull back for repairs. The Firefly's got its Vet 3 damage bonus. Takes from 200 to 240, is it? 280? I think it's 240. I think it used to be 280. It used to be 300, man. Forgetting all these things in my old age. Okay, Ace coming through on the other side of the map, maybe looking for this VP as a path to victory. And almost knocking out that penal immediately. S285 coming down almost immediately. And no AT gun backup. He's gone for a Stug. His shadics. Getting a good hit in there. Fusiliers get them neutralized, but I don't think they'll be able to get the cap off. There's a good attempt by the Axis to maybe go for a split push here. Oh no, Tiger Ace has something to say about that. Got a wipe in that squad blocking the cap. And T-34 playing quite timidly here. Getting out of range, and the Fusiliers do end up getting the cap off because of that. And now they're also capping in the south. S285 all the way back. Allies need to get a wriggle on here. They've just so much larger armies, but they're playing so passively with them. They managed to avoid the drain, however. Grace thinking about coming across to the middle. S285 is there though. Searchlight spotting that. And here we go. A big wave of forces for Guard2707. Knocks out the Raketten. Grace takes the blasting. Train's still on the Axis. Allies starting to float an enormous amount. So the Firefly going after the tech truck now, which will block some of the repairs on the King Tiger. There it goes. King Tiger missing some shots. AVRE coming in, looking to knock out the Shreya now. King Tiger landing on the AEC. AEC landing a tread shot. Down goes the AEC. Comet coming in, maybe looking for the flank. Firefly a little bit low, but main gun crit on the King Tiger. It's just easy pickings for the Comet now. Just penetrate one more hit. Firefly did end up going down in this, but fair trade for such an expensive tank, and one of the last rolls of the dice for the Axis, really. Coming across now, maybe hoping to get the damaged engine Comet, and he might be able to. No AT guns anymore for Guard2707. Still popping smoke in an unusual timing. Comet missing though, that was a crucial shot. Comes out of penetration now. No, Stug using target weak point, which doesn't do as much damage as the usual shot. Bouncing that hit. Comet does have pretty strong armor. I think it's 300 armor. Stug has about 170 penetration at these ranges, so Stug is having a little bit of trouble here finishing off the Comet. Trying to play that range as best he can. And now he's main gun crit. Bounced the killing blow on the Comet. The squad closing in, and the Faust should finish the job. No! Bounce? Or was it just not quite enough damage? I know that technically they should never bounce, but I think sometimes on rare occasions they just do. Kentucky Race in the south. Quite low in health, however. Jagdpanzer now for the LagmAn. He probably could have saved for another Tiger. It's pretty close to it. But they are draining out on VPs fast. Really nice Katyusha here. That T-70 using its long sight there. Spot for the Katyusha. I'm going to look for the Tiger Ace here. T-34 getting forced away by the Jagdpanzer. Firefly combat combo, gonna look for the ace. Firefly missing its first shot, was moving while it took that shot. And the ace spitting out some big damage. In come the tulip rockets. We got a pack back here though. No, that's the Stug. Oh, main gun crit. The Axis. Oh, horrible main gun crit luck for this match. They went for a flak panzer, a very unusual choice considering they're getting blasted out by so much armor now. So maybe go for another Stug instead.
They have 100 points remaining.
Stug takes down the Firefly. Oh, hit that teller. I think that's that same teller that's been down there for like the vast majority of the game. We found its mark. Okay, S-35, T-34 coming down. Looking to take out the Jagdpanzer. And there it goes. 2 T-34s. Now they're going hunting for the Stug. S-35 gets a super long range shot off there. T-34's going after Stug, and that should be it for the Axis. They've got nothing left after that. And there they go. Well, good game. The Allies got off to a really slow start. It seemed like they're having trouble deciding what to do. They're kind of floating a little bit of manpower, a little bit indecisive on what to do. But they were taking really good armor traits, picking off the Tigers slowly, accumulating much larger army sizes, ending up to overwhelm the Axis in the late game. But it took a while to get there. But yeah, I do think they were a little bit too passive overall. Could have trained down the VPs. Very close game because of that. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.